What about your assessment of that one?
Yeah, it was pretty poor. You know, just started off quite poorly, gave a lot of possession to opposition, and then sort of were down 12-0, and then tried to work our way back into it, which we did sort of back end of first half. But we're just impatient. We're really impatient to play our footy. It just sort of we just didn't. We lacked the maturity to our game tonight.
Was it your discipline as well? I mean, they got a lot of piggyback penalties that seemed to get them out of trouble.
Yeah, there was a lot. It was stop start. You know, there was penalties. There wasn't. You know, it wasn't very exciting. It wasn't a real tussle of a game. It was just set start after set start for both teams, and whoever played best. And we didn't quite sort of hit our mark on on the opportunities that we did have, and they did well.
Why the impatience, do you think?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, just not wanting to sort of take our time to apply pressure to a team. It just sort of still a team trying to sort of find its way how to play under sort of new leaders and new team. We just couldn't sort of get it together. But you know, that's early season, and it was a good mirror for us about what we want to get to.
Teddy, or have there really put that impatience down to the couple of plays time, maybe the couple of passes?
Yeah, it was probably it was a bit on me. Just silly errors. Execution was pretty bad. Yeah, us as spine, we didn't build any pressure, and that first half a lot of errors. So a lot of it's probably just on me. Just got to be more patient. I wasn't patient, and they were more patient, and they built some pressure, and we didn't build any.
Wasn't the occasion, was it, Teddy? I know there was so much hype leading up to this game. It was not a case of mental fatigue or anything like that?
No, not at all. It was just on us. We weren't. There's patience. I mean, we were still playing footy. We were trying very hard, but it wasn't. Yeah, that's all it was really.
What about goal line defence, Robbo?
Roosters wall is a noted thing. You usually defend so well inside your own 20, but there was a few tries there, close range. Murray trailed over Kalamatangi as well.
Yeah, that first one was really hurt, and then it improved. It improved there for a long time. We had 2 turnover sort of tries from our attack, and then those 2 on the left were really tough. You know, just that overs line outside Satilli and inside Sammy, you know, really opened us up on 2 occasions, which was disappointing.
Joey Martin, I mean, on the positive side, coming back from a serious injury, show what he could do.
Yeah, I mean, give him some opportunity, and and he'll take those opportunities. Are just few and far between for us, you know. So, but it was nice to see, you know, Joey get that dancing on again.
Were you impressed by the way, you know, there's so much talk about him this week, and he's probably a guy that's not used to the spotlight or wants the spotlight, but he handled it so well and played so well tonight.
Yeah, I think, you know, he dealt with it a long time ago, and you know, he just wanted to get back playing, and that's where he's at home. It was nice just to, you know, there's a lot made in those games, a lot made up and around, and I thought everyone handled them. You know, it wasn't a great game, you know, in the end, and that was on us. You know, we didn't make it into that sort of great game, but the way that sort of Latrell and Joey and all that handled themselves was first class.
You slammed that ball down when he scored that try. It was almost like a sense of an emotional relief. It must have been biting away at him a bit this week, just the whole hype.
I don't think so.
Do you think there was a key moment just before half-time where you had sort of a couple of sets up on South's line, and you could have, if you got over, then it would have made, you know, your life a lot easier at half-time, and maybe you could have kicked on from there?
I thought we could have got, you know, we probably shouldn't have been, but we could have got back to 12-all at half-time. But we're sort of we're just waiting for a shift to score a try, where it's you got to work harder than that, and we didn't. But then, you know, straight out at half-time, we get back to 12-10. You know, in the blink of an eye, a good sort of shot from Satilli, nice execution, and now it's game on from there. And then, but there wasn't that hard patience just to play a style of footy that's gonna really sort of go toe to toe and decide it's either going to take the air out of you or the opposition. But you got to decide to go there, and we just didn't decide to go there or couldn't go there at any time.
Do you feel, you know, you won won 2 premierships whilst also having the most errors in the competition. So when you make a lot of errors in the first half, what's your message to the players then? Because obviously that's the tactic. You know, that style of footy has worked for you so well in the past. Is it, you know, do the same but better, or is it maybe change? You know, it's not working tonight.
Yeah, it's hard. Like it's hard when I walk in on like a guy like Teddy. How do you tell? You don't tell him to think about stuff and tell him how to play. Like that's hard. So you sort of do walk in and you sort of go, "Hey Ted," you know, like it's not on the ones that he made. There was other ones there obviously as well, but it's a hard one because you don't tell him to.
It's just on us. It's a individual. You know, you have to execute the plays, and when we don't, that's just on us. So it's a tough one. You don't want to go into your shell and not play footy, but really some of those I personally just got to execute it. So it's no real excuse there.
Thanks.